Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. Why do I feel like I look orange right now? Maybe it's the sun. I don't know. It's kind of gloomy today, but it's weird. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be your weekly for the last week of April. So this is covering the 26th till May 2nd. We're officially now in Taurus season. And we also have the full moon in Scorpio, I think at the beginning of the week, I believe Tuesday. You guys can double check in your location. And as you know, full moons is all about like letting go, releasing everything that's kind of culminated in the last 30 days of past month. And with this full moon in Scorpio, I feel like you may feel a little bit of a clash between your emotional needs and your physical needs, because sometimes what our wants and our needs don't really match up. So that may kind of come up, and needing to let go. This is the perfect time to let go of any hate, jealousy, competition, resentment, grudges that you may hold against anyone, whether it's family, friend, coworker, friend, ex-friend, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Anyone who's hurt you and you're like, oh, like I hope they pay for it, or, you know, I hope they get their karma. Just let it go, because wishing them bad or wanting to see them get hurt doesn't take away your pain. It doesn't take away your sadness. It's not going to make you feel better. Karma will handle them a lot better than you can. And it's better to just kind of let it go, and for your own inner peace, your own peace of mind and sanity. Okay. Like I was explaining to the other signs, I was shown a vision of glass on the floor that was all broken, and someone piling new, fresh, new, beautiful glass on top of it, like piling. And I feel like for me, that message was about, you need to clean up the broken glass in the bottom, because the foundation is not sturdy, it's not stable. Eventually, all that glass is going to come falling over. And if this first layer, this main layer is broken, guess what? The rest are going to break eventually, and it's going to come back to haunt you. So clean up any broken glass you may have, and just make sure the surface, the foundation is sturdy. Because if not, it's just going to be messy moving forward. So any deep internal heaviness you're feeling, and it could be subconsciously, maybe you don't even know you're holding on to this, do the internal work and release it, let it go, and you'll feel much lighter. Especially on the full moon, take like a shower, a bubble bath, and kind of visualize the water cleansing you and releasing everything. Like make it a little ritual, like some incense, candles, put some crystals out, put your water outside to get some moonlight, your moon water, and you can drink it the next day, and it'll really help you and make you put your intentions into it. Put everything, that you either want to feel or that you want to heal, and the water will help kind of cleanse you and release everything. Okay. All right. So Libras, let's just get right into it. So we'll be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. I'll have the link to the extended below if you're interested. And of course, you can follow me on IG, Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right. So for your message for this week, we got the whipping. So some of you could be a little kinky and you like to get whipped. I don't know. But I feel like more so this is like whipping yourself back into shape, whipping yourself back to who you are, remembering who you are. Sometimes we lose ourselves, sometimes we kind of drift off course, we get distracted, and then we kind of forget, but then we always come back and we realize, what? I'm still that bee. I'm still that, and you got to remind yourself, you got to like pump yourself up. And I feel like this week you're kind of like taking out your whip and you're being real with yourself. You're like, you know what? I've had enough of my own crap. I'm going to stand up for myself, get myself back, and remind myself of who I am, and, work on myself, empower myself, because no one else is going to do it for me. I got to do it for me. And like, right. Who uses whips? What comes to mind is like, horses, right? They do it so they can like run and, hurry up. And so I feel like you're kind of whipping yourself, not in a weird kinky way, but it's like, you're whipping yourself back so you can get back up, keep pushing, keep moving, keep running, and not stop and pause for anything. So I feel like there's going to be movement. So there may be with a little bit of pain. I feel like that's going to help push you. Sometimes we don't grow, we don't challenge ourselves until we go through something, until we feel pain. That's when we make changes. I'm seeing that the number 11 may be an important number for you this week, and also the letter J. So this can be representing a person, place, or a thing. If it's a name, Jack, Jill, James, Jaden, John, Joe, Josie, all the above. So many names, okay? When it comes to your health for this week, I feel like there is a lot of there could be some like indecision and like back and forth. I see that there could be an imbalance possibly, and something that could be related could be with like the throat or thyroid, or it could be like hormonal imbalance, and there could be a certain food or a certain thing that you're doing that could be throwing it off. And maybe you may want to get checked, or maybe that's something you're trying to figure out what that is, because I feel like it's something small. It may not be something as big or as significant as you think. So there could be some kind of imbalance, or maybe some food that's causing you to feel a certain way or not giving you energy, or maybe you need a certain vitamin. And that's what's going to help you. So it could be something really small. If you just change one little thing, if you add one little thing to your diet, it could help you. I know I was dealing with some kind of like imbalance hormonally, and for the past month, I've been taking some things and it really helped me. So if you guys are dealing with that, let me know if you're interested, and I'll post a video about it on my second channel. Because I feel like for me, it tends to be when I go through something emotionally, it throws off like everything in my body. It's weird. I'm just like that sensitive. So maybe you go through something similar, or you're going through something else, but I could definitely post a video about it and see if it helps any of you guys. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, yay, I feel like you're going to be celebrating something. Maybe you're celebrating a promotion. Maybe you're celebrating you made the most sales, or you aced your exam, or you passed your test, you got approved, you got accepted into something, or your schedule is so much better, or you're getting extra benefits, or you got an extra bonus, or you got a great tip. I don't know, I feel like you're celebrating something. Maybe you're going out with some work friends, people from school, and you guys are celebrating something that you did really well on together. Or you're making new friends at work, making new friends through school or your associations. But I feel like you're just celebrating something. You're gonna be happy. So something good is happening. You're gonna be excited for. You could be like a small win or a large win. Doesn't matter. A win is a win. But I feel like you're gonna be celebrating or be really happy about it. Okay. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, I feel like you're some of you could be a double Libra. Okay, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, or Venus, whatever. And as far as a person you could be dealing with, or this could be a future person, it could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And for some, this person could have Scorpio in their chart, maybe Scorpio rising, moon, or something like that. If you're dealing with a Scorpio moon, be careful, okay? Be careful. I've dealt with that, and I don't know if I'll deal with that again. Anyways, so could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be though. Could be any sign. Could just be the energy that this person's embodying. And a lot of you don't realize, but this person, and maybe a lot of people you've dealt with, feel a little bit intimidated by you, and are a little bit shy. Maybe this person's really introverted, or maybe they're not really introverted, but with you, they kind of feel a little bit shy. They feel like they have to come correct. They got to come in a certain way, because it could just be your energy, your aura, and you may not even be aware of this at all. That you come off a little intimidating and just very powerful, and you're like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm super nice, I'm super easygoing, I'm friendly. Yeah, but I feel like it's something energetically, or just this like essence about you. Some of you could be interested, or maybe you work in law, lawyer, attorney for the government, law, legislation, or you're interested in doing that, or you're really interested in social causes, social justice, social worker, helping kids, the needy, and you like to do things the right way. And I feel like you're very balanced, and you're really smart. You're really smart, and you communicate really well your thoughts and your ideas. And I feel like this person sees you as someone who is really high value, or you're just the way you carry yourself, it makes an impression on them. And they're just like, wow, like this person is really amazing, or the things that they're involved in, or how they, express themselves, communicate. They feel like they have to really, they respect you. They think of you really highly. And it may not even be anything that you do, just the way you are as a person. They find it really like, whoa, that's awesome. Like, I really like that about this person, but that also makes them intimidated by you. Could be your intelligence, your success, your elegance, your grace, your everything, okay? And I feel like sometimes this has happened to you a lot, where you are getting to know someone, or you kind of know they like you and you like them, but then you kind of feel that maybe they're not putting in a lot of effort. But I think sometimes this could be because you expect them to do everything, or you get turned off by one little thing quickly and you're like, oh, I guess they don't like me. Like, let's say, this is an extreme example, but like, oh, they texted me back in like a minute. How dare they? I guess they don't like me. No, cut. I'm just not going to talk to them. Or they take a long time to reply and you're like, oh, I guess they don't like me. I'm over it. And I feel like you may be really harsh. You guys, some of you may be really picky, or you have really high standards. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have high standards, but sometimes some of them could be unrealistic, or the things that you expect for someone to be able to do or to have are a little bit far-fetched. And you tend to cut people off really quick. So, this can be a good thing, but also maybe has, cut out potentially maybe good people that maybe weren't doing anything bad, but because you were just so quick to cut them off, you didn't even give them a chance. And I feel like a lot of you've had like your cutoff game has been really strong recently, and you're just like, nope, I'm not putting up with any BS. You're like, I'm a retired, nice girl, nice guy, and I'm not going to let anyone use me or abuse me anymore. But I think sometimes now you've fallen too extreme to the other side, where you're like not giving anyone a chance. And you're just like, you walk away really easily when things are not working out, instead of maybe hearing someone out. I feel like you're really grateful to be in the position that you're in, and sometimes you don't realize how like amazing you are and how people see you and view you. And sometimes you make such an impression on people that it's like they sometimes have like a loss for words. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you. It just comes off like you come off a little bit intimidating, not in a bad way, but just like they don't know how to, I don't know, make a move towards you. And this person, I feel like, is actually someone who's really like successful. They could be really wealthy or well-to-do, or they have a great career, great mindset, smart, has a lot of things going for them, is stable, responsible, maybe cares about the environment, cares about people. I feel like they're really down to earth, but also really knowledgeable, and have built a certain life for themselves and are proud of it. They're confident. This is someone who's self-sufficient. They're independent. They have their own things going on. Also someone who I think you would find to be like a candidate to date. Like definitely someone who checks off a lot of things that you would find appealing and attractive in a partner. But I kind of feel like even so, they feel like maybe they're not enough, or that they should have more, or that I think they may feel like you don't like them. And maybe you do, but you're just not showing. So I think with this person, Libra, you may have to kind of show a little bit more interest, because they may not know. They're like, I don't know if Libra likes me. They kind of act kind of nonchalant. And I think they may not know that you like them, and they feel intimidated by you. But and I think sometimes that tends to happen nowadays, like two really compatible people who maybe both attractive, both have things going on in their life, they're both successful. Sometimes like neither or wants to like be the one that's chasing or all over the other person, but then sometimes that like makes it harder for you guys to connect, because like each other's egos is getting in the way, instead of just kind of being open with each other. So I kind of feel like this is the case here, where one of you needs to be a little more softer. You need to show a little more interest. Okay, it doesn't mean you're weak, or doesn't mean you're needy or anything like that, but I think if you show a little bit more, it'll make them feel more comfortable to kind of like make that move towards you. So we're going to continue this in the extended to get more information, see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue this on in the extended below, and we'll see what else is going on here. Okay, and hopefully get you some more clarity and some more answers into the situation. All right, so I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Thank you so much, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.